Good evening to everyone. In last class, we have discussed about the basic introduction about number system and the classifications of the number system. Then we have discussed the concept called as divisibility. Then we have seen about the book list also. You need to follow this kind of book list at least once you need to follow. Then we have seen about the prime number concept, shortcuts, etc. We have seen there. Then fractions also we have seen in the last class, and the types of the fractions also we have seen: proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction. Those things and all we have seen, and we have discussed a few questions with respect to the these kind of topics. Okay, so in this class we are going to see the continuation of that questions only, since we need to discuss few more questions. After that questions, we will do the concept called as remainder if time permits today, or else we will see in the next class the topic called as remainder. Then we will see some more questions also, additional questions with respect to the number system topic. Lot of questions are there to cover, lot of models are there to cover in a number system. Meanwhile, we are giving you the practice questions daily. I hope you people are doing such a practice questions and making note of that, and properly maintaining the notes are very important. It will help you during the revision time, so please maintain your notebooks. As of now we have provided 32 practice questions. We have not yet completed the number system, still it has crossed 32. By completing the number system, I think you will cross almost 100 to 150 questions with respect to the number system itself. So therefore, apart from the class, so therefore take those questions sincerely. All the models which we are providing you are very important. We are selectively giving and then picking some random areas. Okay, fine. So now let us discuss this question. If you have found the answer for this question, you may give. So here, if the numerator of the proper fraction is increased by positive quantity, that is a natural number, a denominator is decreased by the same, then the resulting fraction is, then the resulting fraction is. So now let me give you simple example you can take. Okay, take a proper fraction, that is the keyword provided here. So what do you mean by a proper fraction? A proper fraction means, okay, a numerator is lesser than the denominator. When the numerator is lesser than the denominator, you can call that as a proper fraction. That's it. So let us take some example as a 1 by 5. So here numerator, here denominator. So what is the condition for the proper fraction? The proper fraction condition is numerator is lesser than the denominator. So this is the condition for the proper fraction. After knowing this one, now you can go with the statements. Numerator is increased by the positive quantity. You can use anything. Okay, so before that, just tell me what is 1 by 5. 1 by 5 is nothing but a 0.2. Okay, remember this is nothing but the original. So after knowing this one, we are going according to the statement. When the numerator is increased by any quantity, natural number, let us take a smaller quantity, that is 1 itself. Same is subtracted, which means that decreased in the denominator. So what would be the resultant here? So 2 here, 4 here. We can cancel this one. So which is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. You can say that 0.5 is greater than 0.2. In another way, you can say 1 by 2 is greater than 1 by 5. It applies to all the natural numbers. Even if you are increasing that number by some other natural number, here we have taken 1. You can take any natural number apart from the 1 also. In that situation also, the newly getting fraction, right? This one is the new. The newly getting fraction is always greater than the original fraction. Please remember these things. So therefore, go with the statement now. Always lesser than the original fraction? No, since the resulting fraction is nothing but the new. That is not lesser. We can eliminate. Whether it is equal? No, eliminate. Such that nothing can be claimed definitely. No, we can claim definitely that always greater than the original fraction. So we are done with the example here. B is the correct answer for this question. Anybody having a doubt means you can ask. No doubt means we will move on with the next question. Shall I move on with the next question? Okay. We are moving with the next question. So here, this is a important model, very important model. Here, this question also based on the prime number concept. Okay, I'm always suggesting you to get aware of prime number concepts. Very important area, this one, with respect to the number system. You have to give much importance to prime number concept. So now listen carefully. The question is dealing with how many such pairs of 2-digit prime numbers. 2-digit prime number. Okay, that is the thing here. Are there in which the numbers are greater than 11 and a mirror image of each other. Mirror image of each other. Now, 2-digit always start with which one? Prime number. Any of you? 2-digit. Are you saying 11? Whether 11 is the... Okay, you are saying 11. Okay. But the question dealing with a greater than 11. Please understand that one. While solving a questions, you need to, yes, correct, 13 is correct. But here, when you are solving a question, read the question fully in the examination hall. That gives you clear view. Yes, 11 is also there, 13 is also there. Okay, then 15 is not, then 17, then 19, then 23, then 29, then 37, then 41, then 43, then 47, right, 47, then you can say 53, then you can say what else, can we say 57? Yes, 57 is also, then 59 is also. Now rest is 61 is also there, then 67 is also there, 79 is also there, right? So now I'm stopping here. Okay, now let us check here. Here we know the question itself dealing with a greater than 11, therefore stop this one. Now this is the prime number. What is the mirror? 31 here. Now here 17, here 71, here 19, then here 91, here 23, here 32. So that is the mirror image. Okay, now here 29, here 92, 37, then 73, so 41, here 14, right? So like this you need to do here. So 43, then 34. Okay, so listen very carefully. Yes, you people solve means you can give the answers, not an issue. Now 47, here 74, 53, 35, then 37. Okay, so this one is 57. Okay, 57, 57, so 75.
Sir,
Now
57 is not a prime number.
wait, 57
Is not a prime.
not a
Divisible
prime.
by 3.
Divisible by
3.
3. Okay, fine, very good. We can eliminate that one. Now 59. Here 59, 95. Now here you can go here 61, 16. Next one 67, then 76. Now 79. Here 97. Now here, how many such pairs are there? Numbers create a mirror image of each other. Now listen carefully. Now we can say both are prime numbers. Here in this case also both are prime number. In this case 91 is not the prime number. Here 32 is not the prime number. Right. 92 is not the prime number. In this case it is a prime number. So 14 is not the prime number. Right. Now 34 is also not. Then 74 is also not. Here next one 35 is also not. Then 95 is also not. Then 16 is also not. 76 is also not. Then this one. Right. Anything else missing here? Anything else?
And why not 91?
91 is not the prime number. 91 is not the prime number. Understanding?
No, sir.
91 is not the prime number. 91 is the prime number.
No, sir.
Huh. Then what else? Why 91 is not the prime number? 91 can be divisible by 13 as well as 7 also. Right. So it is not the prime number.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Huh. See, you can say further also. Whether 83, shall we add 83 here? Shall we add 83? If you add 83, what will happen?
So mirror image will not be prime number.
Huh, that's it. Now 87 if you are adding means what happened? 78. That is not it. Right. Suppose if you are adding 89, what will happen? 98. Cancel this one. Like this. 93 you are adding. Then here 39. Not. People understanding? So 94 not, 95 not, 96 not, 97 you are adding. It is already there. Right. So now what else? People getting? So then how many such pairs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer is 4. How many of you got answer as a 4? I think you people gave answers also. So the four such pairs are there. Okay. Shall I move on with the next question? Are you people doing? Okay, fine. We will move on with the next question.
Yes, sir.
Nitasha gave 4 as the answer. Okay. So others gave, why not 31? Chaudhary asking why not 31?
Understood.
You understood, Chaudhary. Okay, fine. 31 is there. Okay, reversed. Okay. So see, don't do the double counting. Please avoid the double counting. Okay. Now, next question we will do. Very, very important question. Please, everybody, listen very carefully. This model was asked in okay, previous year CAT questions. CAT. Remember CAT. Okay. So therefore, you need to give importance to this question. UPSC simply just take those kind of questions and give in your UPSC. So therefore, much awareness is required here with this question. So let me teach you this question briefly. Listen very carefully. How many natural numbers? Please remember the keywords you need to remember in the question paper. Natural numbers are less, listen carefully, less than 87. Okay, it has mentioned only less. Okay, less than 87. Okay, less than 87 means what? 1 to 86. Okay, that are not a multiple of any perfect square number greater than 1 up to 7. Greater than 1 up to 7. So what this question is dealing here is, first of all, you need to know about the perfect square number which is greater than 1, right? Okay, the keywords please note down. Okay, perfect square number greater than 1 and up to 7. Up to 7. So what are those? Okay, you can say 2. What is 2 square? 4. What is 4 square? What is 3 square? Like this. Okay, 3 square is
16.
9. Here 16. Here 25. Here 36. Here 49. Why we are including the 49? Since it is mentioned as up to 7. If it is mentioned as a less than 7, you should not take 49. But the question is up to 7, greater than 1. So therefore you need to include 49. I hope people are getting this one. Right. Now, listen very carefully. Now, let me find out with respect to the 4, which means that the multiple of 4 less than 87 or, okay, the simplest way to find out is what is the nearest multiple of 87 with respect to the 4 table. 4 table
84, sir.
84, right? We are saying 84. 4 into dash is equal to 84.
21.
21. So therefore totally 21 numbers are there. 4 multiples, right? 4 multiples. You can say like this: 4, 8, like this up to 84, right? So therefore 21 numbers are there. So we are done with 4. Now go with the 9. Now be careful here. I will tell you the important point here. Okay, see, write it simply. Okay, you can say up to, okay, 81. Okay, 81 is the last one. Okay, if you are doing 81 as the last one, listen, people in every situation will make a mistake as a 9. Let me say 9 is perfectly correct, but what are the 9 tables here? 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, then 54, then as well as 63, then 72, 81 is there. So 9 numbers are there. Now listen carefully. When you are included those numbers in the 4 table, that you should not include in the 9 table. Okay, that we have to subtract, or else it will leads to the double counting. Okay, so now what we are doing is whatever we have included there in the 4 table, we should not include there in the 9 table. So therefore 36 we can, then 72 also we can eliminate. So now instead of placing 9, what we have to do, we have to subtract 2. So therefore 9 minus 2, so therefore total such 7 numbers are there which are multiple of 9 excluding the 4 table. Okay, since it is already added, I hope people getting this point. So similarly, right, now let us move on with the next part. Next part 16, right? Whatever the number present in the 4 table comes in the 16 table. Clear? If you want, you can write 16, 32, 48, 64, then 80. Everything included in the 4 table itself. So the 4, 0. People say, understanding why I am placing 0. Actually 5 numbers are there. Those 5 numbers already included in the 4 table. Right? So therefore you should not add. Okay, now similarly we can go with the 36 also. 36 means what? 36 and 72, those two are already included in the 4 table, therefore put it 0. Right, now we have completed 4, 9, 16, then 36 also completed. Now let us move on with the 25. So 25 means what? 25 comma 50 comma 75. So therefore 3. Now the next thing is still 49. Okay, 49 only 1 will be there. Now add everything. So what are the things we need to add? 21 plus 7 plus 3 plus 1. Right, how many such there? 32. Okay. Now listen carefully. The question is dealing with not the multiple. We have found this much of multiples are present. 32 multiples are present. Perfect square number which gives you the multiples. But the question is dealing with not the multiple. Please remember. Okay. So therefore, if the question is dealing with how many such a natural numbers are there less than 87 that are multiple of any perfect square number, then you can give the answer as a 32. But in this case, not a multiple, which means what we have to do? The total numbers 86 minus which are multiple that you need to subtract. So therefore 32 you need to subtract. So therefore answer is 54. Right. Option D is the right answer for this question. If you are having any doubt, you can clarify. Surely I will give you a practice question with respect to this model. Sincerely, people try. Some slight changes will be there in the question. Okay, so that is why you need to give much importance to these key points. Less than, then, not a multiple, greater than. So these and all you need to note very carefully. Okay, fine. If you are having any doubt with respect to this question, please clarify now itself. Clear?
So why have we subtracted 86 and not 87?
Here, that is why I mentioned less than 87.
Okay, sir.
Right. Less than 87 means what? 1 to 86. Right?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Hmm. Yes.
I am not able to understand the question, sir. I am able to understand the answer, sir.
Okay. Let me tell you. Okay, she is asking, okay, question. How to understand this question? I will tell you. Those who are not able to understand, so please remember. Let me wait. Okay, fine. So first, understand the question. The actual question is, you are having a natural number 1, 2, 3 up to 86. Okay, that is nothing but the less than. So in these natural numbers, how many such numbers are there which are multiple of a perfect square number? Okay, multiple of a perfect square number. Here, the multiple of a perfect square number is nothing but, what is the perfect square number first of all? See, 4 is the perfect square number. Then 9, 16, like this. So perfect square number means what? 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square. These are all perfect square numbers, right? But the question is dealing with a greater than 1. So therefore we are eliminating this one. So therefore 2 square, that is 4. Up to what they have provided here is, in this question they have provided up to 7. So 7 square is nothing but what? 49. So how many numbers are there which are multiple of 4, 9, 16, then 25, 36, 49? Okay. Here, while calculating this thing, in order to avoid the double counting, what you need to do, when you are calculating those numbers with the previous perfect square a multiple, then you should not include that in the rest of the perfect square multiples. Nikita, understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in such a way, how many such numbers are there? So that only provided in the question. Able to understand the question now?
Thank you.
Okay. So now this question is also fine. Okay. I am deleting this explanation part. Now this question is also very simple question. Okay, but this model was asked in the UPSC itself. Okay, previously UPSC itself asked this model. So therefore, I think recently also there, this model was there in the recent question paper also. Okay, please go through the question paper after the class. Okay, I will teach you this one. Then I will tell you the procedure how to solve this kind of questions. You follow that in a simplest manner. Listen carefully. A person had to multiply two numbers, right? You can say that as a x and y also. Instead of multiplying by 33, a person multiplied by the 51. Okay, the person multiplied by the 51. The product went up to 360. What is the raised product? What is the raised product? The question may varies. Okay, I will tell you after this. Okay, the question may varies. I will give you. Now listen very carefully how to solve this kind of questions. First of all, you can say actually 33. Okay, instead of multiplying 33. So therefore actual one is 33x. But what you have done? We have multiplied wrongly by 51x. Right. The first step is you need to find a difference between these two. That only provided here. The product went up to 360. So the difference is 360. Find out the difference here. 51x minus 33x. So that has been provided in the question itself. The difference is 360. Now find out the x. 18x is equal to 360. So now x is equal to 20. The question is dealing with what is the raised product. What is the raised product? Then what you need to do here? Whether you need to identify the 33x or else 51x.
Sir, 51x.
Yes, you need to find out the 51x. Please remember, you need to find that is the raised one. 51x. So therefore 51, the x is nothing but 20. Therefore 1020 is the answer. Now listen very carefully. If the question is asking you to find out what is the original or actual product, then what would be the answer? If the question
660.
dealing with
660.
660, very good. Right, very good. Okay, you people have learned. Right, now listen very carefully. Let me check whether we are having any questions. No. Wait. No. Let me give you, okay, practice questions. So we will give you here, not here. Okay, fine. Practice questions I will give you. Okay, you people take these questions and solve. Okay, fine. Clear how to solve these questions? If it is fine means I will move on with the next question. Now listen. Next question.
Sir,
Hmm.
in the previous question, it was asking there is a person had to multiply two numbers,
Hmm.
and instead of multiplying by 33, the person multiplied by 51.
Hmm.
Then sir, why we have taken 33x and 51x?
Okay. Do you know the other number?
No,
Do you know
sir.
those two numbers?
No, sir.
No. Clear. You know one number only, isn't it? What would be the other number? That only we are finding here. Right, Nikita?
Yes, sir.
That only we are finding. In order to multiply two numbers, you need two number. 33 into dash. 51 into dash. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So that dash only we are taking as a x. Clear?
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now listen. Next question. This is also very important question. Very important model. This model was asked in the previous years. Previous years, this model was asked. So give much importance, but not reason based. Okay, but this kind of question was asked in the previous year UPSC. Okay. Now listen. If 1 is added to the numerator of the certain fraction, its value becomes 7 by 19. If 1 is added to the denominator of the original fraction, the value becomes 1 by 3. You need to find out the original fraction. I say, how many of you go through the, or else how many of you seen the 9th standard NCERT book? Last class I have suggested. At least one of you seen? No. Any one of you seen? Direct concept from the, yes. Okay. If you have gone through this 9th standard NCERT book, this question was there directly from the NCERT book. Same concept was asked in the previous year question. That is why I am saying you people at least go through one or twice that NCERT questions. Directly they are giving you such a question. In 2020 I gave an example also. Directly they have not even changed any word. Simply picked that question and projected in the UPSC 2020. Okay. So give such an importance to. Okay. Somparna giving answer as 13 by 38 here. Fine. So now let us do that fraction here. So now let me take that fraction as x by y. So that is the fraction. Now listen, that fraction, when the numerator is added with 1, denominator you are not doing anything. So therefore you have to keep y as a simple. Okay. So it becomes 7 by 19. So by this what you need to do, just do the cross multiplication. Listen very carefully. So just do the cross multiplication. 19x plus 19, which is equal to 7y. Rearrange the equation. 19x minus 7y, which is equal to minus 19. Keep this as a equation number 1. Purely a 9th standard method. Okay. So now it value becomes, now 1 is added to the denominator. So here in this case you are not doing anything in the numerator. Now you are adding 1 in the denominator, then the fraction is 1 by 3. Now same thing, just cross multiply. So 3x, which is equal to, right, y plus 1 here. Now rearranging this one, right. So when you are rearranging, it will become 3x minus y, which is equal to 1. Now taking this as a equation number 2. When you are having two equations, you can find out the value of that unknowns x and y by doing 3 methods. Okay, one is a cross multiplication method, then substitution method, the another one is a elimination method. Whatever the method you are familiar, you can go with that method, right? Which method we will apply here, elimination method or substitution method? Which method you people want? Tell me any one method. We will do that method. I will teach you that method. Which method you want? Elimination method or substitution method?
Elimination.
Sir,
Elimination.
elimination.
Okay, very good. Listen very carefully. The elimination method I will teach you. But the thing is, while doing the elimination method, you need to be very careful. I will tell you the steps for doing the elimination method. Listen. The steps for doing the elimination method is, first of all, you need to make one of the coefficient. Okay, the one of the coefficient of the unknown as same. That is the first step. If it is not same, you need to make it as the same. by multiplying some numbers. Okay, that is the first step. Here in this situation, what we will do here is we will make y coefficient as the same. That is the simplest one. Now to do that process, what we have to do here is we need to multiply the first equation into 1, since 7 is already there. So 19x minus 7y, which is equal to minus 19. In a second equation, we need to make the coefficient of y as 7y. So therefore, throughout the second equation, we have to multiply with the 7. Throughout the equation, please remember, throughout the equation means you have to multiply here with the 3 also. So therefore, 21x minus 7y, which is equal to 7. Why we are 7? 1 into 7. Now the second step is after making the coefficient as the same, you need to check whether the coefficient contains a same sign or a different sign. If it is contains a different sign, nothing, okay, just simply eliminate. When it contains the same sign, what you need to do here is you need to multiply the equation with the opposite sign. Listen carefully. In this situation, the coefficient of 7, okay sir, coefficient of y contains the same sign, minus minus. In this situation, in the throughout the second equation, we have to multiply with the opposite sign. Opposite sign is nothing but what? Or else you can multiply with the minus itself. Minus into minus, here plus, here minus, then here minus. That's it. Right. Then you can subtract this one. Now 19 minus 21 will become minus 2x. So which is equal to minus 19 minus 7, which is equal to minus 26. You can get the value as 13. Now you can substitute in any of the equation. I'm substituting the equation number 2. Then it will become 3 into 13 minus y is equal to 1. So therefore 39 minus 1 is equal to y. Then you will get a y is equal to 38. But the question is dealing with what is the original fraction. The original fraction is nothing but x by y. That x is nothing but 13. The y is nothing but the 38. So the answer for this question is 13 by 38. That's it. Okay. Why we are finding out y here is, listen, by while go through in the option itself with x, we can say the answer as a. Suppose if two option contains 13, then obviously we need to find out the y. That is why we have found a y here. Okay, fine. Clear? Shall I move on to the next question?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, why we have multiplied the second equation with 7 and first with 1?
That is why I mentioned very clearly. In order to make a y coefficient as a same, 7 into 1s are 7. Here, what is the y coefficient? 1. 1 into dash is equal to 7. Nikita, 1 into dash
Yes,
is
sir.
equal to 7. 7. Therefore, we are multiplying second equation with 7. Clear?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Clear, huh? Or else you can do with the substitution method. See, substitution method also easy method. Listen very carefully. Those who are familiar with this method, fine. Substitution method means what? Listen. So, from the second equation, just find out the y value. So, y is equal to what? 3x minus 1. Okay. Those who are facing struggle with the elimination method, you can go with the substitution method. Listen carefully. Now, y is equal to what? 3x minus 1. So, substitute in the first equation. So, 19x minus 7. Instead of y, you can substitute 3x minus 1, which is equal to minus 19. Now, 19x, multiply this minus 7 to the bracket. Okay, therefore it here minus 21, here plus 7, which is equal to minus 19. So now 19x minus 21x will become minus 2x. So therefore minus 19, bring this 7 to the RHS, therefore it will become minus 7. Minus 19 minus 7 will become minus 26. In this case also x is equal to 13. You can do elimination method or substitution method, but be clear. This is the substitution method. Understood?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Which method? Whatever the method you can
Both the
follow.
methods, sir. Yes, sir.
Whatever the method you can follow. Fine. Now, next one. Some kind of understanding required to solve this question. By seeing this kind of questions, don't get the panic in the examination. All read one or twice. Surely you will get a logic here. Okay. Now listen. What is the value of the least? So listen carefully. The word is least fraction number which must be added to the 28 by 12 plus 15 by 16 to make the resultant as a whole number. That's it. Now, first of all, find out the LCM for this one. What is the LCM between 12 and 16? LCM between 12, 16?
48.
Very good. Same number. Okay. This number contains in the multiple of 12 as well as in the multiple of 16. So therefore 48. In order to get the 48, in the first one we have to multiply with the 3. So 12 threes are. Therefore simply you need to multiply 28 into 3 in the numerator. So therefore 112. So here 12 into 4s are right. Here we have to multiply here 4. Right. 16 into 3. So therefore here multiply with the 3. So therefore here 45. Now it will become 157 by 48. Now this is the question. So you have got a value as 157 by 48. With this number, which of the following options had to be added, which gives a resultant as a whole number? That's it. So if you are going with a 21 by 38, what will happen? Now before that, we are having easily 48 in the denominator. So therefore you can eliminate A and B. People understanding why we are eliminating A and B?
Yes, sir.
Clear. So therefore don't waste the time in the examination all by saying these things. Now we are having left with the two options. So which gives you a fraction, that only, sorry, whole number. So now let us see here. 48 here LCM. Check here 157 plus 35, which gives what? 192. 192 by 48. You can cancel. So this itself a whole number. You can go with the answer. That's it. 35 by 48. Clear? If you want, you can check your 174 by 48. 174 is not exactly divisible by 48. So therefore it is not a whole number. It gives a fraction or else a decimal. Okay. Mixed fraction. So therefore it is not the whole number. Option C only gives you a whole number. Anybody having a doubt here? No means we will move on with the next question.
Sir,
Hmm.
here they can also say na ki whole number or natural number both are the same na because 4 is also a
No, no,
natural
no, no,
number.
no. What is the difference between a whole number and a natural number? Natural number does not include a
0.
0. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So here the question plays a natural number means then the case also 4 is the answer. Right?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Suppose if you are getting the resultant as a 0, then okay, suppose if you are saying this one. Okay, second option you are giving you 0 as the answer. But first one is 4. Okay. If the question is dealing with the to make the result as a natural number, then we should not take this one. We have to take that one. Listen, understood?
Yes, sir.
In the case, the second case giving you 0. The first case giving you a decimal. Right? In the situation, if the question is dealing with the whole number, then can we take the second one is the correct answer? People understood my question? Or shall I repeat the question? Okay, understood. Let me go on with the next question. Very good question. This is a very good question. The natural numbers are arranged row wise in the given manner. First row 1, second row 2 and 3, third row 4, 5, 6, fourth row 7, 8, 9, 10. What will be the last term of row 10? Last term of row 10. Last term of row 10. I'll give you 1 or 2 minutes time. You people try this question. You people try this question. Ashina gave answer as A 55. Mani also giving A. Somparna Mitra also giving 35. Sorry, 55. Okay, everybody giving us a 55. Good. Okay, let us see here. Here, listen carefully. R1, right, only 1. Right. R2, 2, 3. This is the last term. Right. Here, you can do like this also manually. 4, 5, 6. Okay. You can do like this also. What will you do here with respect to R4? R4, what will you do? Then R4 is 7, 8, 9, 10. Like this you need to do. It's a lengthiest process. Okay. What you can learn here is summation 1, which is equal to 1. Summation 2, right? Summation 2 means what? We are adding these two. 1 plus 2. So which is equal to 3. Like this you go with the summation. Find out the summation of 10. What is the summation of the 10? That is going to be the answer. Summation of 10 is nothing but 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. Always remember here the last one, okay, is nothing but the summation. Summation of, if you want you can go through this one. Summation of 3 is nothing but what? 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is equal to 6. So therefore that comes in the row 3 is the last term. If you go through summation number 4, what will happen? 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3 plus 4. So therefore it is 10. So that comes in the last digit of the row 4. Sorry. Okay. Not the last digit. Okay. Last number. Okay. Fine. Like this, if you find out the summation, that gives you the last number present in that row. So therefore 55 in this case, the answer is A. Clear everyone? Good. Now let me give you next question. This question is also an important question. Okay, this is also important question. If x is in between -4 and -2, y is in between. Okay, y is in between -1 and 2. Right, -1 and 2. You need to find out x square minus y square falls between which of the following? 1 to 15, 1 to 16, 0 to 16, 0 to 15. So listen carefully. First of all, what is the value of x here? X lies between -4 and -2. Then what is the value of x? Then what is the value of y? Then what is x square and y square? So now tell me the x square first. X square 16, right? Or else you can say 4 to 16, isn't it? Now y square you can say 0 to 4. 0 to 4. Now the value of x square minus y square is always, what is the least among these ones? 0. What is the highest term? So therefore 0 to 16. The answer is C. Anybody having a doubt?
Yes, sir.
Where is your doubt? Tell me exactly.
Sir, x square 4 to 16.
Hmm. Least one is 4. What is 2 square? What is minus 2 square? See the x is, what is the value of x? We can say x is equal to minus 4, minus 3, minus 2. Minus 2 the square is nothing but what? 4. What is minus 4 the whole square? 16. Here y is equal to what? Which falls minus 1, 0, plus 1, 2. So 0 square is also included in the y. So therefore 0 square. What is the maximum here? 2. What is 2 square? 4. Therefore x square minus y square falls. Okay, suppose if you are taking x square as a 4, y square as a 4, then x square minus y square is equal to what? 0. When you are taking x square as a 16, y square as a 0, then 16 minus 0 will become 16. So therefore it lies between 0 to 16. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So last question of this day. So now this question I'll give you time. You people try and answer. Question looks very simple. Here also prime number. Okay. Please remember and try to give the answer for this question. Try to give the answer for this question. Then I'll give you a practice question in your okay, in our official. Okay. So therefore you can start with question number 33. I think so. Question number 32 up to practice questions we have provided. Expecting answers from you people. The question is dealing with the number of possible solution for n. Number of possible solution for n. Ashina giving 1, n is equal to 3. Okay. So now n here, Swati giving 2. Suppose, let us check here, what is n is equal to 1. Ariviel giving 1, Nikita giving 2. The question is dealing with the n comma n plus 2, n plus 4 are prime numbers. The number of possible solution for n. You can place see here nothing has mentioned about the n. Then in such a situation, take natural numbers, right? Take natural numbers, or else here I am specifically mentioned in the question means listen, where n is a natural number. If I am giving in the question the number of possible solution for n, where this n belongs to a n natural number. So then you can say if you start with the 1, what will happen here? So therefore 1 here, it will happen 3 here, then here 5. Suppose if you are taking n is equal to 2, what will happen here? So if n is equal to 2, so 2 here, 4 here, 6 here. So n is equal to 3, then 3 here, 5 here, 7 here. Now n is equal to 4, what will happen here? 4, 6, 8. Fine. Now with this itself we can go with the solution. Those who gave answer as a 2, remember 1 is neither prime number nor a composite number, therefore you cannot take this one, eliminate. This is obviously eliminated. Only you are having 3, 5, 7, which means when n is equal to 3 alone, it gives you prime number of n comma n plus 2 comma n plus 2 for n plus 4 format. Whatever be the rest of the number, if you substitute the value for n, obviously at least one number it's going to be the even number. In such a situation, you cannot say all the numbers are the prime numbers. You cannot take anything. So therefore only possible here is n is equal to 3. So therefore how many such? Therefore only one possible is there. So therefore answer for this question is A, 1. So I am concluding this class here. In the next class we are going to see some concepts. After that we are going to discuss some set of questions. Those set of questions also we will see those kind of questions as a miscellaneous type of questions. Those are the very important models. Okay, everything asked in the previous year. 5 classes so far we have done with the natural number itself. Still we need to do lot of classes with respect to the natural number itself. Sorry, number system itself. Okay, natural number concept we have discussed here. Now, in a number system we need to discuss more concept. Here prime number also we have covered. Natural number, whole number, everything we have covered. Next class we will do some more problem based on the concept called as divisibility, then division algorithm. So this kind of topics we will have to see. After that I will take you the remainder concept and then remainder theorem concept, how to find the remainder. Then we will see how to find out the unit place, then how to find out the zeros of a number. Then we will see LCM, HCF, those questions, and then fraction based questions. So a lot of things are there to cover in the chapter called as number system itself. It's quite difficult to cover everything in the 1 or 2 classes. So give some importance to number system. Weightage is more. Okay, practice more. Don't skip the live classes. Okay, let me conclude here and then I will give you a time for your doubt session. Okay.